Hey everyone, Richard Metal Fan here, bringing you guys a new 2016 album review. And this was a review, I totally forgot this album actually came out until while ago when I heard it. Heard a couple of my favorite YouTubers, such as Cover Killer Nation and Midnight Strike 3625, cover it, and I went and checked it out. And as you can see below by the title, we're going to be looking into the new album from progressive metal titans Dream Theater entitled The Astonishing, which came out yesterday apparently. Now, like I said, I mean, I totally forgotten this album actually existed. I haven't really listened to Dream Theater in quite a long time. I mean, last time I covered Dream Theater was back in 2013 when they released their self-titled album, which I honestly thought that was a pretty solid album. And obviously, I haven't really went into this album at first. I mean, I've heard the first single, which is "The Gift of Music," and I honestly thought that song was pretty solid. But then we get to the whole album, "The Astonishing," and which is the longest album they've ever done. It's a little over 2 hours, which is insane. And with this album, I was not impressed, honestly. I feel like they pretty much this album fell flat on its fucking face. I mean, they could have done a lot better. I was hoping this album would be good. I mean, but boy, was I wrong. I mean, it just feels like it's just ugh. Like 2 hours worth of music is just insane. Like what they really honestly, it wouldn't be such a big deal if they released it like in two parts. Have what released one part first, and then a little while maybe a few months or so down the road they would release the second part. That would have been fine. But altogether as just like two things, it's just ugh no. And one thing is just there's about the. I mean, the songs are the production and sound quality are all right, but the songs itself is just kind of bland. It just feels like it's pretty much forgettable for the most part. And most of these songs are fucking ballads, honestly, and they pretty much sound pretty much all the same. And I pretty much fell asleep on throughout this album. It's just ugh. Like I don't really have a like Dream Theater made some good ballads. I like some of the, like songs like Another Day, Wither, they're beneath the surface, but all most of this album is ballads. I mean, I wouldn't mind if there's like one ballad, but all of these but like a fucking ton of ballads just all together. Just no. I feel like they should have like Dream Theater should have really cut down the ballads. Like I mean, I feel like this is also their I forgot to mention this is also their first concept album since probably Scenes from a Memory. And I mean I kind of like what the story is but together, but like I said like I'll say what when my good friend Tyler Midnight Strike 625 said. I feel like musically it feels like they don't know what to do with it musically. The band members play good. I mean, John Petrucci can fucking shred. I mean, Mike Mangini can drum his fucking drumming himself up, and Jordan Rudess. I mean, he's a really good keyboardist. And James LaBrie's vocals, I honestly think, kind of sound a little bit eh. Like, I mean, like live, he just kind of sounds ugh, kind of that sort of kind of half and half a little bit. Kind of sometimes he's good, sometimes it's kind of hit or miss, honestly. But on record he sounds all right. I mean, but live is just ugh. And this album, I feel like, and not just him, but everybody could have done a lot better. Better. I mean, it's okay. I mean, production wise, it's all right, like I mentioned. But overall, the whole, I mean, I'm not gonna go through track by track. I just feel like, I mean, some of the songs are okay. I mean, like 3 Days is pretty good, and I mentioned the gift. The music is pretty solid. And some of the instrumentals are really short. It's like a minute, and there's like the one song, "The Hovering Sojourner," in which is only 28 seconds. I feel like that could have been merged with "The Brother Can You Hear Me." I just feel like it's just too many songs. It's just pretty much very watered down. Ugh. I think this is the worst thing Dream Theater has done since probably the Falling into Infinity. Now, overall, this album was, I mean, it could have been better. I mean, it's solid. I mean, some of the songs are pretty good, but as a whole, I just feel like it's just ugh, I don't even know what to think. I know a lot of Dream Theater fans are probably just gonna come at me and be like, "Yeah, you don't know nothing." I just ugh, I just think this album could have been better. Let's just leave it at that. So yeah, that's my review of the new Dream Theater, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Keep it metal.